Hi, I'm Andrea. Have you noticed how pervasive stories are in our lives? How we use them to do everything, to communicate so many things about what is going on in our day-to-day life? But more than that, we use them to explain, to teach, to share, to illuminate what's going on or what we want someone else to learn or to understand. Recently, I had a situation where I moved a couple of times in a very short period of time, a couple of months. And as a result of that, I ended up with tendinitis. I went to my healthcare therapist, and he said, "You don't get to eat any more sugar. No fruits, no vegetables, because they have sugar in them. No, certainly no sweets. Nothing cold, because that's exacerbating the pain that you're feeling." I had just gone to the grocery store. I had just bought apples and cantaloupe and, of course, a little bit of chocolate. So here I had all of this food and now I'm not supposed to eat it? This obviously brought up some conflicting values for me. Self-care, not wasting money, not wasting food. So how did I explain that to him? How did I explain that to my son, to other people? Through a story about how I had gone to buy these vegetables, how I looked forward to eating them, how I didn't want to waste money, etc., etc. I used a story to communicate my values and the decision that I was going to make. Kind of reminds me, and maybe you didn't hear this story, but our parents used to say, "Yes, I used to walk 15 miles through the snow to get to school," to communicate that value of education. This happens in our organizations as well. We have organizational values. How do we communicate those? Certainly easy if you have a dress code violation to say, "Don't wear that, do that." But what if you told a story around that? Around the consequences or the possibilities of what can happen when you adhere to those policies or principles of the organization. Makes so much of a difference and inspires people to not only act, but to understand. It's a much more human way of doing things, don't you think? I think so. And our brains are wired to hear this. This is how we learn to live, how we learn to do things that are supportive of us and not do things that aren't supportive. It's how we transfer knowledge and information. So the next time you need to communicate a value, or teach a skill, or illuminate on a point, whatever, consider the use of a story. In fact, pay attention and notice how much you're already doing it. So thank you for listening, for watching, and remember, all the world is a stage and all the men are merely, and women are merely players. So make sure that your play is authentically yours. See you next time.